off this industry. Our new compensation plan, I'm giving it a new name. It's a trinary unilevel hybrid, which means we can build fast like these little binary plans, but we pay out way more than anybody else in the industry. Like, Mark should have just threw the mic after that and we go home.
Just 2 words, you guys have to say it with me. I'll tell you. So rich. So rich!
Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm a goal getter, and when I know what I need to go get, I do it. Do you? Yes! And now you know exactly what you need, and it will make the time between promotions so much faster. So not only are you going to experience success, but so is your team, and that's where the momentum comes from.
Okay, so last night, 90% of your hands went up that you were brand new to It Works, to the industry. So we're going to simplify this right now. We are still going to be implementing all throughout the charting our steps to success. So Joel, why do we need a simple system?
Gosh, guys, this is what's so awesome. Is the thing that I love about It Works and what really got me excited when we first saw it 10 years ago, Dinosaur here, it was a system. And the great thing about a system is you can plug anybody into a system and they can be successful. It's not about me being super awesome, it's about the system being so super awesome. And guess what? It's simpler now. How many of you had a hard time trying to explain a chart when you first got in? Yeah, it just got really easy. Sign 3 people and tell them to do the same thing. And order products. This is going to revolutionize everything that you are doing because of the fact that you have a simpler system. I mean, we had an awesome system to begin with. Now it's just whole. We got rid of some stuff, so it's like a whole nother level.
All right, so, you know, Stephanie, you had a lot that you wanted to add to this, and you and Denise, your teams, have built all the way to Black Diamond and beyond with the steps to success. And when I see you all throughout the world traveling, you've got the charting, you're doing that, you're teaching that, that's why you've been so successful.
Absolutely, and I love the simplicity. That's me. It's always been me. It's just the simpler that I can do this, the more people can do this. So I just had this conversation. Who is not Ruby yet? Raise your hand. All right. You want to go Ruby in 72 hours? I'm going to teach you that. All right. You just joined, and you purchased your 400 BV boost pack. Okay, you're going to need that to do sample packs, sample it on yourself, be a product of the product, and then we're going to help you get those 4 loyal customers in your first 72 hours, right? They're going to want at least 100 BV. There's 400 BV, 400 with your boost packs, 800 BV. You sign your 3 DTs, you teach them to do the same thing in 72 hours, and you just went Ruby in 72 hours. You keep doing that over and over, and you will go diamond, I mean, in a matter of days now. So this, for me, I've always been a numbers person, and to be able to share how simple that is, do not overcomplicate it, you guys. You just need the product, the 4 loyal customers, and boom, you just went Ruby.
Okay, Denise, let's go through it. Step 1.
Step 1, join the party and run your 80 BV monthly auto ship. How many of you are on auto ship? Yes! We talked about this earlier, but being a product of the product, your testimony is the best marketing tool, and now we have all of these samples that you'll be able to sell as well. So step 1 is join and get on that auto ship every month.
Okay, so give us a sentence or 2 that you give out when you're recruiting somebody new to opt in for the auto ship.
Well, to be honest, I mean, it's just a part of the system. So this is what you do. You know, it's the $99 to get started. You want to make sure you've got product in hand next month. And so I recommend 2 boxes of wraps or a box of wraps and greens or keto coffee and greens. And it's not a question of if, it's a question of what would you like in it. And then you can use that free product voucher, the $100 in free product to use on merchandise and get your t-shirts and get your gear. And so it's a part of the system. And I think at the end of the day, most people, if you're anything like me, are like, just tell me what to do. I don't really know what to do. Just tell me what to do. And most people are like that. So when I'm confident and I'm saying this is the system, this is how it works, this is how you are going to experience success, they will follow suit.
Okay, Joel, step 2.
Step 2, man. Get those customers. You know, get that product credit. Do that in the first 72 hours, like Stephanie said, because of the fact that now you're going to be setting up people for such success so much faster. It's even more important as you're going through doing these steps. And the more, like you said, the more that you make it something that they have to do, that duplicates after that, because guess what they're going to teach those people in the next step? They're going to have to do that too. So make it a part of the culture of your team that you're on our team, this is what we do.
All right, Stephanie, step 3.
Well, you just went Ruby. I mean, really, it's that simple, you guys. It's those 4 loyal customers your auto ships on, and you go Ruby. That's helping 3 people join the business with you. I mean, I remember just thinking if I could just make a couple extra $100, $1,000, what was that I have to do? And so taking those couple steps out now, going Ruby is just 3 distributors, you guys. 3! That's it. I mean, 3 is such a powerful number that hopefully Joel can share a little bit on that, because I remember thinking if somebody would just show me the chart, show me a visual of what to do, I'm going to do it. So if you want $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, just get that chart out that you want and just go do it. So just make sure that you're getting those 3. You know, a best friend that wants to do this business. Maybe it's a hairstylist, but make sure you're asking those people, like, get those people plugged in immediately.
Okay, so Denise, they just extended through the end of March the guarantees. Explain that a little more to us as though you would explain it to somebody new.
So the guarantee basically means that corporate is so confident in our system that we guarantee that you're going to earn this amount of money within your first 90 days, and if you don't, they will pay you the difference.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we've got simplified, ranked advancements. Now, when you think about it, very simple way to go to we talked Ruby, we showed Diamond, but this is all the way to Ambassador. So, Joel, when you first saw this and you thought about all the people that you know that have, let's say they're stuck in Double Diamond land. Anybody there who's kind of stuck in Double Diamond land? Anybody that was just already promoted today, this minute, to triple? Did anybody do that? Yeah, probably. Yes, talk about that a little bit.
Oh my God.
So some of you probably don't realize what just happened. I mean, really, you probably don't. Some of you that have been at some of the higher levels and you've been working on that last few legs, you may go back in and look this month and you've already promoted. Let me say that again. You already promoted. What is so amazing about this and why it works so well, and like Steph was saying about the 3s, we used to do the power of 5 talk where we would use a perfect math scenario where if you just signed up 5, who signed up 5, who signed up 5, well, guess what? If you just do the perfect power of 3, which is 3 who get 3 who get 3, and it keeps going on, and everyone gets their 400 boost and their 4 customers, you'll have ambassador volume in 6 months. Who's going ambassador in 6 months now?
Okay, so the group volume's the same. We discovered that. We know that it takes if you include yourself, 16 people, 15 outside of you to promote to Diamond. So really, when you think about it, that's 3 to get 3 basically. That could be done almost within a week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, that's insane when you think about it.
I've known about it for a while, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around how amazing it is. So for you guys, I'm sure you're just like, Como, what just happened? But that's what's so amazing about what, like Mark said, he goes, or Mike said it, you see companies taking away stuff from comp plans, and they just gave you so much more money and made it so much easier and so much faster. I think that's the thing, is we've always talked about in the industry, you don't have to do it fast, but the industry loves speed. Well, guess what? We just poured gasoline on it.
Okay, so Stephanie, I get asked this question a lot, and I thought that I would ask each of you this. How do you continue year after year to focus on building through the steps to success? Because a lot of people go, well, you always say the same thing. But how important is it for us to say the same thing and to continue saying it and to build the next 10 years, the next 20 years using these steps?
Duplication and residual, guys. I mean, there is no other way to get multi-millions coming in other than the simple steps of creating, like the steps to success, the 3 every single month. That should be a no-brainer. We need to do that. And so I remember thinking, I prayed for this business. Just give me something that I can do, Lord. Please just do something. He gave me this. Do you think I'm really going to stop after he gave me that gift? Absolutely not. I'm going to work harder and find the people that are doing the same thing. And if you showed up to your job, or if you didn't go to your job, you're not going to get paid. This is my job, and I want $500,000 a month, and it's going to happen with or without you. I will find those people. And yes. And so I can keep doing it and do it faster, do it more. Don't stop at 3. Do 3, do 3 more again, do 3 more again, do 3 more again. Challenge yourself. Make sure that you see that and you're tracking. What did I do last month? Can I beat that? Play that game with yourself and see what you can do. Teach your team to do the same thing, you guys. And that duplication is incredible, right, Joel? I mean, we know that with the residual income.
And when you think about it, okay, we just opened up 2 more countries. I speak Southern, that's not what I speak. However, I can talk about the steps to anyone now globally and duplicate through there. So how important is it? I mean, when you think about, we are building a global business now. We had in some countries, we had to change the process on the comp plan. Now it's standard across the globe. So Joel, I mean, when you think about that with the steps to success, I mean, you should have seen him backstage. I just want to get up and just dance around the room with Joel because it was just...
Yeah, so for all the green people out there, I'm sorry, this isn't green. This is more like blue stuff right here. So, there's all sorts of different languages out there because of all the countries that we're in, but guess what? Every country knows money, and every country knows circles and numbers. So guess what? You can talk about this without even having the same language, just showing the circles and numbers. That's how simple the system is now.
All right, so Denise, how do you continue year after year to build through the steps and to stay focused? They asked me about the motivation, but you're very inspired by this.
Well, here's what I know. A confused mind says no. And when we have a game plan, a clear game plan, and you know where you're going, you get that fire in your belly, right? Does anybody have that fire right now? When you have the fire in your belly and you have a clear game plan, your only job is to run. Your job is to take massive inspired action, and the how will show up for you. And you don't have to think anymore. Amen. Yeah. Here's the deal. We don't want analysis paralysis. We don't want people to think, where should I put them and what should I do? This is what you do. You have a clear vision. You've got that you're taking inspired action, and you will see results. So Pam, how do I stay motivated? I have my own clear personal vision, motion, and I see results, and you cannot help but be excited about that.
Okay, so, you know, when I think too, I'm sitting down with somebody brand new, I just started. And maybe they've got somebody also sitting with them that's gonna get started with them. I can pull one sheet out, steps to success. I can explain the entire compensation plan. So that's what we wanna do. We don't want to bring out the charting right away. We wanna just bring out the steps because now you've already filled out the first chart. What do you think? You've already filled out. I just got that.
You just had a white couch aha.
Yeah, I feel like Oprah. Having her aha moment. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so exciting. All right, so, wait, all right, I am sitting down, I'm explaining. Please, let's keep it simple. What would you say? What are just a few words that you could guide them to get on the phone right now, to send this out to their team, just to a prospect and say, look, this is real. We simplified this. It's time to go. There's a $3,000 guarantee here. We can get you all the way to Emerald.
I think she just said it. Man, I don't have to say anything. That was perfect. The way that I look at this, though, is just like you said. You know, you really don't have to talk about 3 people now. You know, most people are like, oh, I don't know 5 people. You're like, well, great. You only need to know 3. And I know from talking to some of you out there that you've at least got 16 people in your family, so you can go diamond with just your family. Really, you don't even have to go out and cold market anymore. You can go diamond with just your family.
All right, so what would you do, Stephanie? I know you're already thinking, I've got a message, I've got a Facebook, I've got a text, I've got a call, I've got a voice, I've got a Snapchat, I've got Instagram, I got to go on TV.
Why are we sitting here? I mean, I think I see dollar signs over everybody's head right now. Everybody gets money. That's Oprah. Everybody gets money. Right. I love how simple this is. Truly, this is game changer, guys. You can feel the excitement. You need to take this and just throw it over everybody because they feel it. They're watching, they want it. You need to ask because if you don't, guess who's gonna ask? And they're gonna join my team if you don't. So you need to make sure you gotta do this. This is a game changer right now. This is something that's never happened in this industry. The products that we have, the 3,000 guarantee, and it only takes 3 people, and you can get this in 72 hours. Are you in?
I'm so glad I hydrated before I came out. And it tastes absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful green color, like our color green. It tastes so good. All right, so Denise, we're here now. We've got this energy going. We've got more that's happening the rest of the day, tomorrow. We're gonna walk out here and the energy's not gonna be the same when we get home, start talking to people. So what could you say to everybody to take this energy home, capitalize on it, get back in the moment as they start to build when they leave?
I want you all to just take a deep breath and remember how you feel right now. Because when life happens or you know, somebody says no or somebody doesn't quite get it, you want to think back to this exact moment, the hope that you have, the belief that you feel, the vision that you're experiencing, and you want to remember the emotion in this moment and kind of become a professional ignorer of anything that isn't a part of your vision, because there's so many millionaires to be made in this room and we want you to be one of them.
So I'm gonna help you with your visualization right now because that was awesome. Everyone get your phones out. Okay, get your phones out so I can see them.
Make sure you take our picture after.
Yeah, good picture. No, you're not taking a picture. Okay, now get your video out. Start recording your video, and I want everybody in here for the next 5 seconds to cheer as loud as an excitement as you can. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's right. Now, when we've got that haterade out there, all you gotta do is drink your hydrate and watch that video.
That is so good, but I don't expect anything else but that.
All right, he's got his pants up.
Stephanie, you headed to this, and she means it. I met Stephanie when she was a Ruby. Get some perspective there. Who's going to be sitting with me in the next couple years up here? As a All right, one final statement, Stephanie, before we bring Mark and Mike and the corporate team out with us.
I'm so freaking excited. You guys, don't let anybody distract you from where you're going. I think that's the number one thing. I knew when I met Pam, I knew where I was going. I know where I'm going. And that's what I want you to take out of here. You can go as far as you want, and don't let anybody shake that. And now we got the simple steps to do it. And I'm so thankful. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Mark. Oh my gosh, we're so rich.